crypto industry is becoming more diverse. We see new projects launching almost on a daily basis, and with the growing adoption of Bitcoin, DeFi is becoming more and more important for the financial sector and its evolution. In this video, we want to analyze another chain DEXTools implemented in the platform. Today, we keep an eye on Avalanche. We will be creating more videos about DeFi news and other hot topics in the space, so make sure you like our video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hit the bell button and all that you won't miss out on upcoming videos like the analysis of Wael's blockchain we will publish in the next days, for example, which have drawn attention to many people in this space. So let's take a look at Avalanche now. Avalanche is a high-performance, scalable, customizable, and secure blockchain which targets on growth across the ecosystem. DeFi, enterprise applications, NFTs, and culture applications as integrating real-world use cases. Avalanche is a layer 1 blockchain protocol with a proof-of-stake consensus mechanism. It features an 80% parameterized safety threshold, which makes Avalanche one of the most secured networks. Since its launch in 2020, it experienced a security breach in its network only twice. It is one of the most scalable blockchains and can scale almost infinitely. It's also highly energy efficient. It has a high TPS value of 4,500 transactions per second and a time to finality of less than 2 seconds. Remember, the finality was the time until the block is confirmed on the blockchain. For comparing numbers, Bitcoin's finality is 60 minutes, which is like 6 confirmations, while Ethereum is 60 seconds for 6 confirmations. A unique feature in the Avalanche ecosystem is the presence of subnetworks, or in short, subnets. Subnets are a feature on Avalanche that allows anyone to create their own layer 1 blockchain, or DAG, which can also operate as a layer 2 for new use cases. A subnetwork can be a single customized blockchain or a group of customized blockchains that are validated together. The default subnet is the base layer of Avalanche and includes the P chain, which manages subnetwork topology, the X chain, which is the UCHO-powered high-scaling exchange chain, and the C chain, which is an EVM-powered contract chain. These chains are all tasked with the mentioned task on the network. They are run on the platform chain and are initiated when the system is getting overloaded with transactions. You can think of subnets as blockchains. The subnets are triggered to offer the network extra resources to carry the transactions and execute them without slowing down. Blockchains are synonymous with decentralization, and decentralization is based on factors including governance and number of validator nodes a network has. Avalanche uses corporate governance in its protocol, where every token holder has voting power. It has 1,237 nodes running, and its code is open source. Well, now we are coming to the market evaluation. Here we see the extent of the Avalanche project vision. The crypto space has been struggling with high transaction fees, low transaction throughput, and long confirmation time. I remember a few times Ethereum at over 1,000 Y for a transaction, which results in prices of over $1,000 or even more for a single swap. To meet the current and futuristic demand, Avalanche offers lower fees with increased throughput at faster finality time of $0.03, 4,500 transactions per second, and less than 2 seconds respectively. It faces competition from Ethereum, Solana, and Polkadot. Note, with Avalanche you don't need Solidity to write smart contracts. It offers multiple language flexibility, which makes it easier to find developers who can build new technology on the chain. Avalanche faces a $3 trillion crypto market size with projections of massive growth. It ranks a second in the DeFi market of $113 billion with a market cap of $17 billion. The team launched a $180 million incentive fund to draw projects to its network, and this has seen tremendous results as it now hosts over 400 projects including Aave and Curve. Avalanche has received a wide support and positive comments from industry giants, including Ethereum founder Vitalik Buterin. It boasts about 1.3 million followership. It has vibrant Twitter and Telegram communities. They have representation on Facebook, Discord, Meetup, Reddit, and LinkedIn. Regarding the project's timing to the market, there's no better time than when it came. It clearly states its proposed activity and milestones in its roadmap for its community to keep track of its activities over time. However, it has been not fully met its new wallet on and Avalanche bridge version milestone for the fourth quarter of 2021 at the time of creating this video. It's not that big of a deal, as we know that technology is moving very fast, projects need to adapt to current market situations, and changes in the roadmap are nothing unexpected in the space. So we are expecting they will deliver soon. Revenue of the chain can be used in assessing network value. With low transaction fees and high throughput, it offers enter barriers to DeFi and increases activities on its network. It is estimated to have an annual revenue of $54.66 million as of 2021. It is also seeing use cases in fund management, debt financing, identity tracking, and more. In cases you are wondering if this project is legit, you don't have to worry, as it is a registered company with details on the EDGAR filing from the US SEC database under the name Avax. Looking at its partnership and funding rounds, the network has investments of $18.5 million and $230 million in different funding rounds to support the growth of its ecosystem. Among the investors are 3 Arrows and Polychain. It currently has $12.59 billion total value locked. The team behind Avalanche is led by Professor Emin Günsirer, a Turkish-American computer scientist. He's the founder and CEO of Avax. He began working on the Avalanche project as research and assisted by Mao Fan Yin and Kevin Zeknicki at Cornell University. With the growth of the project, Avax has 107 members on its team with diverse specialization. Avax, the native token of the Avalanche network, has experienced volatility in its value due to speculations. Its price saw a rise from its lowest of transaction volume of $173 million at a $4 range to its all-time high of around $134, with a volume of over $3 billion, but has now rescinded at $67, a volume of nearly $700 million and market cap of over $16 billion. It is expected the price of Avax will go back to bullish ways as the project continues to innovate and incubate new user case. Avalanche has experienced a high adoption rate, which is reflected in its token usage and total value locked in DeFi protocols from $72 million in 2021 to $13 billion in 2022. Its value has had over 3,100% increase, outperforming its competitors. Avax is hard capped at 720 billion tokens. 50% of the Avax is planned to be minted over time, while the remaining 50% are in the Genesis block. Market statistic shows there are 244 million Avax in circulation, with 712,000 Avax burned since launch. The Avalanche network has over 1.75 million accounts, with a recent daily increase of over 12,000 holders. Avax is available to trade on various DEXs. You can easily use DEX swap function to trade it decentralized, but also on major centralized exchanges like Binance, Huobi, KuCoin, Bitfinex, Coinbase, and other exchanges. It is available in Avax Bitcoin, Avax ETH, Avax USDT, Avax USDC, and Avax BNB pair. Its web wallet is fully operational. Avax token can be stored in Ledger Wallet, MetaMask, and Trust Wallet, to mention the most common wallets. Avalanche gives a low gas fee of 25 nano Avax, which is about 3 cents. It sees a daily transaction volume of nearly $700 billion, and staking of Avax are done with 9.7% reward. On centralized applications, people can get even more for staking there. Wael will explain you now how to trade on Avalanche and which applications he recommends to use for doing so.
Thanks, Julie, for covering everything about Avalanche. We're on DEXTboard right now, DEXTools.io. We're going to switch over networks from the Ethereum network to the Avalanche network so we could dive right into their ecosystem. You have the Avalanche hot pairs here showing you the top 10 traded pairs on the Avalanche network. You have all the tools DEXTools offers you here for free. Julie did an awesome tutorial on how to use DEXTools, every tool like a pro, so check that out. We're going to dive into their hot pairs right here. You see 10 of them. If you're a standard member, you get 12. If you're a premium member, you join DexForce Ventures with so many perks, and you get to see up to 15 hot pairs. So let's click the first one. It'll take us right to all the information that we need to know when trading a pair. So you have all the coin information here from Trader Joe pool info from the DEX. You have total liquidity, volume, holders, and all the info that you literally need right here. We have DEX score here, and it's important to know the DEX score and to check it out because it actually saves you from scammy tokens if it has a low DEX score. Also, if there's like an immediate or very obvious scam, DEXTools puts it up here in a banner so people are aware and don't trade. You have all the last trades right here as well. So honestly, all the information you need. You can see this coin is just exploding. Treasure under sea. Let's go ahead and trade this. So it's going to take us to Trader Joe. We need to add the Avalanche network to our wallet. So you can click that, click MetaMask, and then it'll bring you to switch to Avalanche chain. Honestly, if it doesn't bring you here or you're not sure how to do it, you can go to chainlist.org and you can actually type in the Avalanche network and then you see it pops up. You can connect your wallet and add it. So before you actually transact on the Avalanche network as well, just like Ethereum, just like using the Ethereum network, you need Ether for gas. On the Avalanche network, you need Avax. So if you don't have Avax, there's multiple ways to get it. You can either go to a centralized exchange, buy it on like Binance, FTX, KuCoin, and then send it to yourself, or you go to a bridge. So this is bridge.avax.network. This is Avalanche's official bridge. You can see right here as well, send more than $75 worth of any token to receive an Avax airdrop. That's awesome. So you can do this if you need Avax as well to start trading. So you've added your network and now you have some Avax ready to trade. So let's go ahead and switch to the Avalanche network. Let's do that. So awesome. Let's go ahead and make a trade. So right now we have only Avalanche. We actually have 0.003 USDT. And let's go ahead and sell one Avax. It's currently $78. If we wanted to make a swap, let's take a look at how cheap it is. So currently it'll cost us 0.01. A lot cheaper than it does to transact on the Ethereum network, and it's a lot quicker as well. So you guys saw me just do a first transaction on the Avalanche network together. If we go ahead to the pool, this is where you liquidity provide. You provide 2 tokens to Trader Joe and they will give you a percentage, an interest for doing so, an APR, which are usually handsome. Let's keep going to the farm. And then you can see as well, you can farm 2 assets, Avax UST, and then you'll earn Joe and Luna. And let's keep moving forward to launches. So participate in the launch of protocols to acquire newly issued tokens. Unlock your allocations by spending our Joe tokens and depositing Avax. So you can earn new tokens on the Avalanche network if you deposit your Avax and stake your Joe. So it's a great way to get exposed to new tokens. They also have a lend, and we're going to do that together. We're going to lend our Avalanche. Actually, we have we're going to lend Avalanche because they give us 10%, and that's better than the 7% they give us here, the 6.98. So you can actually lend and borrow. So you don't even need to sell your cryptocurrency if you need liquidity. Send it to a protocol like Trader Joe, and they don't even sell it. You could borrow against your capital. So we're just going to do something simple and lend 1 Avax out. So if we come here, we go 1 Avax, you can see we're going to get 2.77 on our Avax, and then we're going to get 7.66% in Joe rewards. So a total of 10% plus. We're going to deposit this, and then we are going to sit back and make some money. So I just showed you guys how to swap, how to analyze any coin on DEXTools, so you can earn more Joe here as well, and you can stake your Joe for X Joe and maximize your yield, and there's no impermanent loss. This is just single asset staking. And then you have the Zap here as well. So one-click convert tokens to LP tokens. Warning, Zap can cause slippage, small amounts only. So if we wanted to Zap, let's say, they only have wrapped Avax. They don't have Avax. So I'd have to wrap my Avax. We will just stick with the lending. I'm happy with that actually. Let's make sure that we have our token in here. Awesome, so our deposit is in. You can see we're now earning over 10%. We could claim our rewards every day, and cheap because we're on the Avalanche network. You can see my collateral value is $59, and I'm just gonna leave this in here and let it accumulate. So now you guys know how to swap. You guys know how to farm, lend, stake, borrow, and just generally use the Avalanche network. And Julie did an awesome job of explaining what the Avalanche network is. If you guys have any questions, post it below, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.